Hello, my name is Trent Theory, and welcome again to another South Park episode review. Since I've been away on my holiday, I'm really lagging behind on my South Park reviews, and I'm sorry about that. Episodes 3 and 4 have already aired, and I've decided that instead of doing two separate videos for those episodes, I'm just going to do the one. So let's start off with Season 20, Episode 3, The Dam. So this episode starts off with Danish Olympian Fraser Ollengard on a talk show talking about how she is being trolled and she's not going to let the trolling get to her. And of course the person who is spearheading the trolling is Kyle's dad, and he gets off on it, like he becomes addicted to it. It's like a drug, he can't stop. Meanwhile, the boys are feeling really guilty about what they did to Cartman in episode 2, how they smashed his laptop and his phone and like pretty much got him off social media. And then the police, like, they're going around town asking questions because they think it's suspicious, like they want to know if it's a Twitter suicide or a Twitter homicide. Then Mr. Garrison comes back as Donald Trump, and like he doesn't want to become the president now. Like he thinks he's in over his head. Like he says that Hillary Clinton would make a way better president, and he wants to get out. He wants to get out of the whole presidential race. Like he's afraid that he'll fuck up the country. And what's funny is that everything that he says, like, you know, he puts himself down, he says shit about himself, and that just makes people like him more. And that just makes people want to vote for him even more. And then there's something going on with those member berries. Like Randy, like he's trying to figure out what's going on. Like someone's controlling them, and we don't know quite who. We're hopefully we're gonna find out by the end of the season. Like I want to know who's in control of the member berries. Is it the aliens? Are the aliens doing it like so that they can, you know, take over humanity, like so they can like brainwash everyone? So then Fraser Ollengard kills herself, and the Danish people, they're really pissed off and they want to find out who this troll is. Then all of a sudden Kyle's dad gets a note on his car by someone saying that they know who he is. Then he really freaks out and he gets rid of his computer and his email accounts and everything so he can just try to get off the grid. But the biggest plot twist of this episode is about Cartman getting a girlfriend, and he gets to see her vagina. Like, that is the biggest mind blower of the entire episode. And his girlfriend is Heidi, who has also quit Twitter, and like, you know, it's really funny, like they're both, you know, and people like thinking that everyone who's not on Twitter is weird and strange, and they're just normal people at the park. Like they think people at the park are weird because they're not on their phones and shit. So let's move on now to episode 4, Wieners Out. The Danish people really want to find out who the troll is. Kyle's dad meets up with the person who left him the note, and it turns out to be another troll who wants to help him. And then Butters' girlfriend dumps him, and like he feels really pissed off, and he's sick of the way that the girls are treating the boys, and he decides to make a stand by pulling his pants down during the national anthem. So now there's a full-on war between the boys and the girls, and Kyle, he goes to Cartman because like he thinks that he's the only one that can put a stop to all this, which I think is true. Like I think that Cartman will end up ultimately being the one who will save the day. Like I would like to see a bit of a role reversal where like Kyle and Stan are dickheads and they're rude, and like Cartman has to be the voice of reason. Like that would be a really ultimately just a fantastic role reversal. And then Sheila starts to get a little bit suspicious of Gerald because he starts acting really weird, and he made up some lie where he likes watching porn where people piss on each other, and then Sheila wants to piss on him, and that was really the fucking funniest part of the entire episode. But then Gerald learns from his fellow troll that the Danish, they've got something big planned, where like they've got this new site coming up where like people can track trolls who are hiding behind, you know, fake names. Like they can track and find out what their real name is and where they live. So what I can say is that the season is really starting to get fucking good. It's just fucking starting, and I really want to see how it all plays out. I want to see how this whole thing is going to end. Well, anyway, you can subscribe to this channel and like my page on Facebook. My name is Trent Terry. See you next time.